Oh, wow. Wow.
What's up, guys? Boy, Benny. Pattern recognition is what we do on this program. We don't claim to be particularly intelligent. We're just alive, and we notice things. I'm sure you do too, and it's comforting when people notice the same things. And we're beginning to notice a pattern in the totalitarian regime that we currently live under. Totalitarian regimes cannot rule without fear. They must have force. The power of force and a monopoly on violence is actually how governments maintain and retain power. Fear. And so when they see people who aren't supposed to endorse Donald Trump endorsing Donald Trump, when they see people who should be endorsing Joe Biden refusing to, they act with cutthroat and cold-blooded efficiency. Let me bring you just one example here. This is a member of Congress. She is known as Cori Bush. She's a member of the Squad. She was asked if she wishes to endorse Joe Biden for president in 2024, and here's how she answered.
Joe Biden run for a second term?
She's going to go.
Yeah, that's an easy question. That's not going to take long. Do you want to see Joe Biden?
I don't want to answer that question because we have not. I don't want to answer that question.
Okay.
He's the president and he has the right to run for a second term. Absolutely. But I don't want to. I'd rather you not do that. Answer.
You got like 2 minutes to be in the car.
Yeah, I know. I got to get to the.
Well, thanks very much.
The other thing.
I gotta get to the other thing. Well, that wasn't received very lightly or kindly by the regime, who, boom, smacked Cori Bush. Yes, that's right. A woke, black member of the Squad Socialist Democrat. The Department of Justice did a massive rollout of this huge investigation into her and, well, what looks like is going to be a massive indictment for misuse of funds. Now, Cori Bush probably definitely misused funds. Most members of Congress misuse funds. All members of Congress are straight up criminals, but they're going after Cori Bush specifically. Is it because she didn't endorse Joe Biden? It leaves the mind to wonder. Cori Bush blames right-wing organizations for DOJ investigation and says she needs $750,000 security detail in order to deal with relentless threats. Cori Bush is now officially under investigation by Joe Biden's DOJ. Yeah, the problem is, Cori, you got the wrong enemy there. It's actually your own team. You didn't sufficiently endorse Joe Biden, and therefore you are probably a bigger enemy than people like me who endorse Donald Trump. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you to last night. Last night, there's a rapper who's a very popular rapper. His name's Killer Mike. Now, whatever. Sounds like there's like a Key and Peele episode about naming yourself Killer Mike, right? And rapping about your crimes, but whatever. Okay, I don't know much about Killer Mike's career. Here's what I know. Killer Mike had a great night at the Grammys last night. He won Best Rap Album, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. That's a killer night for Killer Mike. And then he got arrested. Killer Mike then gets arrested. Here's footage of him getting dragged away from the Grammys, where he got tons of those little gold horn things. And Killer Mike saying, "Are you serious?" to the officers, so they escort him out of the building. Ladies and gentlemen, now here's where the pattern recognition comes in. First off, let me play you the clip of Killer Mike getting arrested.
It's too late.
Hey, pay attention to the stiff as a board white guy standing there in the corner, please. Far right of your screen. This is hysterical. You will cry and die laughing. Sorry, just comedic break here for a second. Look at that guy. This guy. Some Nepo trust fund baby. Okay. Thank you, Sven. Killer Mike really knows that you stand in solidarity as he gets arrested. Great job, Sven. Unbelievable. Okay, anyway, so cringeworthy. Of course, I didn't watch the Grammys, but I find this very interesting. Here's where the pattern recognition comes in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and check in on what Killer Mike was doing just hours before his arrest. Bill Maher shocked as Killer Mike refuses to endorse Joe Biden. Oh yeah, Killer Mike was on Bill Maher's show. Comedian Bill Maher seemed taken aback when rapper Killer Mike declined to endorse Biden, Donald Trump. What? Oh, baby. Bill Maher begs Killer Mike to endorse Joe Biden. Begs him. Killer Mike refuses. Let's watch the tape.
What are your feelings on the election coming up? I mean, Biden and Trump. Are you as depressed about that as most people as a choice?
My feeling is pick your policy, not your person. Close your eyes, listen to the policies that are being pushed, and
You can't get yourself to say vote for Biden over Trump?
you want me to list it now? So now
I'm just saying that.
Can he get himself to apologize for the crime bill? Can he get himself to get his head out of his to say, black people, you are black regardless. I need you to tell me what I need to do. Can he pick a coalition of former people who are affected by drug laws, street gangs, recidivism and crime and say, I need you as a board to advise me how to fix federal prisons? If he can do that, absolutely I can. So my challenge is out.
There you go. I mean, that seems really quite natural and honest of a thing to say. Close your eyes. Don't look at the party. Don't look at the person. Look at the politics and the policies of that person. Most especially, look at the results of that person. The results for Joe Biden, of course, have been horrible for the black community. Joe Biden's been horrible to the black community. Joe Biden locked up hundreds of thousands of young black men. Maybe he just locked up Killer Mike for noticing the fact that all of these young black men went to jail for maximum minimums sentencing for having a scintilla of crack on them. Yet Joe Biden's own white kid has never gone to jail. Here's Joe Biden.
Piece of crack cocaine.
Oh, okay.
No bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand. 1/4 of $1. We passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says if you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have his choice.
5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have a choice. So maybe that's why Killer Mike and a lot of other black people are a little pissed off at Joe Biden. I'm not the only one noticing this, by the way. Rapper Killer Mike got arrested in Los Angeles just days after denouncing Democrats and implying he would be voting for Trump. His whereabouts are unknown. Here we go. 2 days ago on Bill Maher, Killer Mike refused to endorse Biden. Tonight, he's arrested at the Grammys. What's going on? Killer Mike was on Bill Maher 2 nights ago and refused to endorse Biden. Last night, he was hauled off out of the Grammys in handcuffs. I ain't saying nothing. Very interesting. Killer Mike was just arrested 2 days after he refused to endorse Joe Biden on Bill Maher's show. Well, you better bend the knee to the regime, or else the regime will come for you. And Killer Mike and Joe Biden don't have a great history together. In the year 2020, when Joe Biden was desperate to get any support that he possibly could because Joe Biden was losing in catastrophic fashion, he came in 4th in Iowa, 5th in New Hampshire. Killer Mike comes out and endorses Joe Biden's chief rival, Bernie Sanders.
I prefer to use Mike or Killer Mike. Mike, good.
Mike is fine. That's
Yeah,
what you
all
call
right.
me. Yeah.
That's what I do call you. I don't, this killer business gets me.
Oh, man, I hope y'all got some B-roll on that.
So this is the Bernie and Killer Mike. This was produced by the campaign.
I've known for the last 3 years, 4 years of my life. I can honestly say that your integrity propels and compels me to keep supporting you. Your policy is the only policy that I have seen in my lifetime that matches up with the policy of what was the Poor People's Campaign. It is the only policy that matches up with what's fair and just.
Let me just pick up on one point you made. And a lot of people don't know this. At the end of his life, not only did Dr. King get murdered in Memphis, where he was not on a quote-unquote civil rights effort, he was standing with some of the most exploited black workers in America.
Absolutely.
And he said, I'm going to go down there and help you form a union and get decent wages and decent working conditions. That's where he was murdered. And at that same time, what he was also doing is trying to put together a poor people's campaign.
Absolutely.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Not allowed to talk about MLK's murder. Not allowed to endorse Joe Biden's chief rival. Sir, we have consequences for people that stand too harshly against the regime. Killer Mike is charged with battery following citizen's arrest at the Grammys, following confrontation with security guard after rapper won 3 awards. Hold on. Why are security guards going after Killer Mike when he's like the biggest winner of the night? Wouldn't the guy have his own security guards? Have his own protection? The official explanation makes even less sense. Killer Mike was taken away in handcuffs by LAPD officers at the Grammys. The 48-year-old rapper won 3 awards. The LAPD spokesman told the Daily Mail that the man was being questioned, but they cannot confirm his identity to provide further details. Again, this is so unbelievably strange. At 4 p.m., an adult male was taken into custody for physical altercation that took place inside the arena. The altercation happened moments before the person was arrested. Killer Mike was handcuffed. Right now, it's a preliminary investigation for battery. Oh, really? That's quite fascinating that you decided to arrest this guy who just won all of the awards, but they want to arrest any of the straight up criminals who cross our border. They won't arrest people with like criminal backgrounds who are on the terrorist watch list that cross into our country. We know that now officially, that the Border Patrol release people that are on the terrorist watch list into our country. But Killer Mike gets arrested. Really? Days after saying that Joe Biden ain't it, and like effectively a de facto endorsement of Donald Trump. Quite interesting, ladies and gentlemen, this. We'll keep following this story. We'll keep recognizing patterns like this. We'll keep paying attention. And you deserve to know if you live inside of a fascistic totalitarian state. And holy moly, that's what it looks like. I don't think, in conclusion, this is going to help Killer Mike endorse Joe Biden. I think this is going to make Killer Mike and all of the people who follow his work, much like Snoop Dogg, Waka Flocka, Lil Pump, 50 Cent. This is going to make them like go even harder for Donald Trump. That's right. I said it. I said what I said. Free Killer Mike. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay based.